It's your girl Kalia. It's your girl Kalia. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it. I'm here today on this good Sunday to give you, yes, you that's watching right now, to give you an Love and Marriage DC review. As you know, I have just been starting out my YouTube journey. And I'm watching these shows, but I did watch the first season of Love and Marriage DC. When Monique was on it, I was a fan. This season, I love that Monique is not on it. To give you my honest opinion, I'm excited to see the cast while Monique is not on it. I think Monique pulled the card of not being on it to, kind of like see it fail, like she's like the Nene Leakes of the show, and she's not. I think these women can be successful without her, and that is why I am supporting this show. I am reviewing this show. I'm going to be tweeting about this show, and I'm going to be watching this show, just to give them that support, because I think all of these ladies have the potential. I think it is a difference from Love and Marriage Huntsville and Bell Collective, as I watch both, and I will be reviewing Bell Collective when it comes out in the new season as well. But just to give you a background, just because, I'm just now starting this YouTube thing, and we are just now getting into the Love and Marriage DC cast, and this is season 2. I am well aware of what everybody's personality is. I have selective memory, so forgive me if I don't remember everything that be happening, especially with those housewives. It's too many franchises. It's too much to remember every single thing everybody said, but for the most part, I do enjoy Love and Marriage DC. So let's get into it. Season 2. Okay, so as you can see, this is going to be a episode 1 and 2 combined. I didn't really have much notes for episode 1. I didn't really have that many notes for episode 1, and I didn't want it to be a super short video. I didn't want it to be a super short video, so I decided to just wait until episode 2 come out and put them together. I have did that before with the Huntsville video, but I decided to put both of them together just so it could be a full, a full length video. But going forward, I will hope to do, video by video, episode by episode, as it gets later into the season. Much better, much things to talk about, many things going on. But the first and second episode, I decided just to put them together. So let's get into it. This episode is episode 1, Changing the Guard. And the episode starts with Quick having no clue they were bringing up Monique and Chris. They were in the studio. You see Jamie come in. You see him, just in his, everyday life of working in the studio, on the radio, being DJ Quick. So you see Jamie in the window. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know he was pulling up on me," or, "Oh, I didn't know." I had no clue they were bringing up Monique and Chris. Like, somebody warned me. This is my, show. I just want Carlos King and these producers to make it look a little bit more realistic. So you want us to believe you didn't know Jamie was coming. Jamie, y'all are just so good friends that he showed up to your job without you knowing. And, oh my God, this is such a surprise. Like, y'all not good actors like that. And then you just had no clue that they were bringing up Monique and Chris. I just want it to be more believable and not look scripted. We have to get back to the reality part of it, in my opinion. But that was cute. He was just showing, himself on the radio. I thought it was funny to know that Jamie waited till he was retired to say he was a police officer. Like, okay. Like, I always had my good eye on Jamie when he first got involved in season 1. Like, he was always at the club. We was supposed to be running with this club promoter type of thing, because you remember Arena was telling us how she had to pull up at the club and she would be at the club. That was a similarity that Ashley and Arena had, because both of their men were involved in the club business. So now you just coming out this season talking about, oh yeah, now I'm a retired police officer that been doing, law enforcement for so many amount of years. Like, you were just trying to see how this show went, and you didn't want to tell your business too much. That was Jamie's problem the whole season 1. Like, he would shut Arena up so much. He would want Arena to be like, not to cry, to be this stiff, stern type of lady. That's how he was. That's how Jamie was. So for him to come out now to be real, I guess because he's seen how the show went for him, I'm supposing. Now you say you a retired police officer. Okay, Jamie, we gotta. I always knew, like, I always could see through Jamie's BS. I'm glad to see a successful Ready to Love couple. I thought that I never watched Ready to Love. I'm more into reality. Well, I guess that is reality, but I've never watched Ready to Love personally. But I do see the previews. I see that some YouTubers that I do watch, they do watch Ready to Love. Me personally, I just never, it never gained my interest. But it was nice to see that they had a Ready to Love couple that was successful. So I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Eating my popcorn. This is interesting. Joy seems cool. But I have heard different things about Joy. Personally, with her just now coming out, I'm going to say Joy's cool. She seems like a girl I can rock with. But we will see, because they all are cool at first. So we will see. But she seems cool. I can see both sides with Ashley and Quick when it comes to this scene shooting over to Quick coming in the house. Ashley got her nanny bag that turned into, a business, assistant type of ordeal for them. So, Quick is happy about that. He's excited about that. He feels like Ashley does need help. They go into the bedroom. They chat for a little bit, and then they talk about, what they have going on. But the most important thing that they were talking about was, the son getting up at a certain time in the morning and Ashley having to wake him up. So they disagreed on Quick believing that Ashley shouldn't baby or coddle the son, and Ashley believing he's 15 or how old. I really didn't get how old the son was, but he was young, like 15, I believe. 15 years old, he just started high school. I feel like I can get up to wake my son up. That's not babying him. You get what I'm saying? So, I personally, at first, when I first seen it, I was on Quick's side. Because I just do feel like you were in high school. I'm pretty sure that son, from my experience with boys, I have nothing but little cousins, little brothers. So my experience with boys, I personally feel like at 9th grade, you should be getting up. I'm pretty sure you be on that game till wee hours of the night. You can be on that game. You can be outside. You can be talking to your friends. You need to learn the responsibility of getting up in the morning. That's simple. I'm not telling you to change the tire. I'm not telling you to, just do these most outrageous, manly things, or not even to be, like that. But I'm not making you do these too grown or, too much to ask for kind of thing, because I feel like that's what should be required for a ninth grader. But some people can say, like, people want their kids to struggle. I'm trying to be a good mother, I feel like that. But you are still very young. So I do agree that maybe it's going to be some days, oh, he's still not up yet. Oh, let's get him up and let him know you need to wake yourself up. This is a problem. So it could be a balance between the two. So I do understand Ashley. He is young. I think I can wake him up. Yes, I can. I'm not going to let him miss school like what Quick said. Like, no, I'm not letting him miss school. But I'm going to check the time and I'm going to wait till I can't, just to watch him and see if he's going to wake himself up. And then if he doesn't, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to let him know, like, going forward, I'm not going to keep waking you up. You need to get into a pattern of waking yourself up. This is what is required of you. Simple, but I do see both sides between Ashley and Quick. I don't think I don't think Quick had to say anything about Lil Jamie, though. I think he could have made his statement very clear, or his argument very clear, without throwing little Jamie under the bus. I did see something about little Jamie responding, but before I made this video, I couldn't find it. But if I find it, I will post it in my next video. But I did see something about Lil Jamie responding, or Arena and Jamie responding to what Quick had to say about little Jamie. And I was cringing when he was saying that, because this is still your friend's son. Like, you can't, even though he say that about his son and he talk about his son, you can't say that. You can't talk about it. So, my personal opinion. So I was just cringing. Like, I just felt like you could have let that stand on its own without involving little Jamie. We already see how little Jamie is, but for you to just be saying that, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. So whatever. Jason's party. So we get to Jason's party. We see Arena getting it all together, saying how, like, she's just so proud of Jason. Everybody's so proud of Jason. And every time I see Jason on his screen, it just fills my heart. He is really, like, the best part of, Arena's and Jamie's journey, because I just feel like they raised him. He looks like he's been raised up so well. No parents are perfect, of course, but he just seems like this is the best, like, it could be. Not trying to say it like that, but I just really feel like it feels like he's really great off. Like, I love seeing him. He just really fills my heart, fills my spirit up through the TV. So it's just like, he seems like a really nice person, really full of energy, and I feel like he won't have any trouble with doors, and I think that this is going to be a great thing for him. I understand Urana, why I want to call her Urana. I understand Arena being coddled of him. Like, I can understand him being coddled and having to get woke up for school every day as a ninth grader. But if you have the ability to do it, you should do it. Like, But again, who am I to say? I did say Jason's energy at the party filled my heart. As I watched, I was a little confused about Ashley and Joy's photos together. I'm like, this girl came up, because I watched the first episode twice. I only watched the second episode, once. But as I watched the first episode again, I was just like, y'all got these pictures together. Y'all saying, because, we're winding it back. Arena was saying how Joy, and them knew each other. How they have to introduce the new cast members as somebody such and such's friend. But I just rather you saying this is the new cast member than trying to make up these stories like, oh, we've been friends, we've been going out here, we've been hanging with each other here, we've been over each other's house like this. Ashley was saying Arena comes over, she spends time with my kids, we just hang out. Like, just say this is a new cast member. Like, y'all don't have to fake it to us that y'all just hang out and y'all these so good friends that just talk on the phone every day. It's a TV show. Like, that's just going back to making it a little bit more realistic. Producers, please. So I was a little confused when Arena was saying how she enjoyed our good friends. You know, Clifton and Jamie have known each other, but her and Joy have known each other for a year, and how over the last year they have been out together, they have been doing this, they have been doing that, and you see Ashley's pictures with Joy, they look like the best of friends. So I'm just like, y'all only been cool for a couple months and you come at her on this TV screen like this about her speaking at the engagement. Why did you come at her like this? That was just weird. I thought that was weird. Like, just showing Ashley's pictures of her and Joy, I was just confused. Maybe it was just me. I was confused about her and Joy on the photos together. Like, you came at her like you just now met this girl. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it's just me. I'm okay with that. If it's just me, I'm okay with that. I like Clifton, though. He seems really cool. He seems really nice. Like somebody you would enjoy seeing on your TV screen. So, I thought he looked really nice. And I enjoyed looking at him. And, it was him and Joy and them together. Yeah, so when they introduced him, they told their story. They met on Ready to Love. She sung or, was singing during her singing career in Mexico. He has a beard oil. Everything seems great. Everything seems great between them. They look happy. They look like they love each other. And they get on the bed and they start, imitating, what they was doing on the bed. And I was like, yes, that's my speed. That's my speed. I like that. Just being free, being like loosen up, like. So they just came in, watchable couple. Like, I enjoyed seeing them. So kudos to Joy and Clifton. I hope this can keep going for you. I hope you can, keep this up, Cool to watch. So they get to the party. I think I backtracked. But it's okay. It's okay. I think I started back talking about Jamie. I mean, not Jamie, but Joy and Clifton. But back to the party. How Ashley came at her, like, when she was saying something about her speaking engagement, and I seen someone say on YouTube, like, if Marjorie Harvey and Steve Harvey invited me to speak, I don't care if I'm speaking to convicts. I'm speaking. I ain't never been to jail once. That don't mean I can't speak to them and something in my life can make their life change. Ashley, so it doesn't matter. It did seem like a hater. It did. It seemed like a hater. To me. Ashley, and then going back and looking and catching that you have these photos with Joy, like y'all so best friends, like it did look like a hater. You mad that they didn't pick you in your book? Ashley, you mad that they didn't pick you in your book? Oh, okay. That's why we mad. That's cool though. I did like how Clifton stepped in and he was like, you're gonna do great, babe. Like, you're gonna do great. And Joy was like, I'm gonna knock it out of the park. right in front of Ashley. Like, I'm gonna knock it out the park. Not only am I gonna do great, they gonna want me to speak at more because that's how great I'm gonna do. I would have ribbed it up. I was like, yes, babe, I'm gonna do great. They are going to love me. Well, however many people is gonna be at the menu or place, or I would have been like 5,000 people. They gonna love me. No kids at all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, baby, stop being a hater. It don't look good on you. And Ashley always like that. I don't know if she always a hater, but she always like just doing too much. Sometimes she do too much. When it came to winter last season, it was just doing too much. At the end, you see Jamie and little Jamie, get into it. Jamie asked to speak to him, about the text message. I thought that was wrong timing for Jamie to ask him about the text message like any other time, Jamie. But you had to ask him at Jason's party. Okay. Knowing how this was gonna go. Okay. Okay. Weird. And you seen at the end, like, they were talking. I'm not gonna go play by play. Like, I'm just gonna summarize it all up and pick out the pieces that I think it's, what's important. So Jamie pulled little Jamie outside to bring him out to talk about, what's going on with you? Why are you saying this about your family? Why are you coming in? I do think his delivery is off. Like the daughter said, like, they have called little Jamie, but Jamie's, delivery is off. It could be better. It could be way better. And I really understand that, RP my dad, but we had the same issues. His delivery was awful. But I was spoiled and entitled and had a bad attitude as well. So it can go both ways. It can definitely go both ways. So I definitely understood the daughters, Jamie and Arena's daughter, and her opinion on the situation. But Jamie took little Jamie outside to discuss the issues. They started going back and forth. I thought it was funny that little Jamie was like, that's why it's weird, fool, because he's telling his dad, like, his opinion, like his perspective on all he wanted to do was just ask him. He don't ask him for much. Little Jamie, I know you lying. I know you be asking your daddy and your mama for, everything under the sun. So you trying to come up here and be like, I don't be asking y'all for nothing. We can see all through that, okay? But he was like, that's why it's weird, fool. And Jamie was like, oh, I'm your fool now? Like, that was so funny. I was cracking up. He was like, that's why it's weird, fool. He said, oh, I'm your fool now? Such a dad. The Baltimore accent, though, I love it. Like, I just love seeing Arena talk. I love seeing Ashley talk. I just be at the TV like I personally love the Baltimore accent. Like they be talking that talk. Like I some people say it's broken English, but I like it. Like, cause I have my, accent. People I'm friends with have their accent. Like, I love it. I love hearing people. I love New Orleans accent. I love New York accent. I love all of them. I do. I enjoy hearing other people, way of life, through the way they talk, like, if that makes sense. But love the Baltimore accent. I just that's what brings the oomph to the show. Like Bell Collective, I guess because I'm already like kind of country the way I talk, even though I'm from Atlanta. I'm already kind of country, but it's just the Bell Collective and Love and Marriage Huntsville ladies don't do it for me. It's that Baltimore, that New Orleans, that, New York talk that, it's like, it's nice to look at. Now, them country ladies, I'll be like, girl, turn off the TV. Turn off the TV. But getting into Love and Marriage DC season 2, episode 2, Winter Storms. I did enjoy seeing this. Other than allegations of husbands cheating, it's getting old. Like the whole cheating on me, your husband cheating on you, like that's getting old. Let's see some real stuff because I can relate. Everybody. I'm pretty sure most people can relate to genuinely having this type of relationship with their parents, like dysfunctional relationship with their parents. So it's nice to see real stuff like this on the TV. Whereas we got to make up a storyline about the easy route is just blaming somebody's husband for cheating. Like it's getting old. We're tired of seeing all these husband cheating allegations. Let's see some real stuff about family and what family members go through and how they build through this and grow through this and turn their life around for the better. Because you need people. So I was like, I even though little Jamie and Jamie's situation is unfortunate, it's better seeing something, this type of drama, than the drama of the cheating, because it's getting old. Like it's getting old. It really is on these reality shows. So I was like, when Jamie, like the producer told Jamie, you need to go outside right now. Like, why did he need to go outside? Why did he need to go out there? Like, the producers just want to be seen, and they just be making up nonsense. Like how the producer is talking to little Jamie, like he on the ground. Like, what are we doing? Why you just didn't leave? Why you just didn't leave? Then they making me come outside to go back and forth with you because they want to show, but they don't want y'all to fight. They don't want y'all to change your life around. This is not what you're supposed to be doing. The man talking to Jamie like, look where you at. Yeah, look where we at. And y'all producers is full of it. Y'all producers are full of it. I was like, all this at the party. What about Jason? What is Jason doing? We want to see Jason. We want to see Jason. We don't want to see little Jamie out here in the hallways trying to scrape it up. Like, please. I say you can tell little Jamie is a complete replica of how big Jamie was at some point in his life, and he hates it. You can tell. You can tell before, the dad Jamie started going his right and path, getting his family. What I feel like it was a point of time that Jamie can see little Jamie inside of him, and he doesn't like that because he know how hard it was to have to grow from that. So that's what I get from that relationship, and it's harder. It's more as Jamie sees himself in him. It's gonna be harder. It's gonna be hard for them. But that's what I feel from their relationship. I feel like little Jamie is probably a replica of what Jamie was a long time ago before he changed his life around, or you always have those moments that you feel like you could have been better. So he just sees that in him, and that's why he gets so frustrated, as he should, as a dad. You don't want to see your child go down a road like that. Like, you don't want to see that. So I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it, but it was more real than anything else. Them trying to make up these friendships. They're trying to make up these storylines. So we get to winter, because we gotta hurry up because it's getting long-winded. I probably should have brought these up. But we get to winter, and she looks pretty in the studio. And then when she comes on, she was like, in the famous words of Monique, I'm back. Winter. Out of all the people you could have quoted, why we gotta keep talking about Monique? Let's let her go. We are supporting y'all on y'all own. Let's just move in y'all own direction. Please. And then I said we have a Monique. Then I hear I go talk about Monique again. I need to stop my stuff. I said we have a Monique 2.0 going back to tell everything Winter says about her ill, and I was referring to Sherelle. Sherelle, we meet you. You come in with your husband, you know, kissing all on him while Ashley in the studio. We say we like who this woman. Then after you kissing all on your husband, after you're kissing all on your husband, you talk to Ashley. Not Ashley. You talk to Winter. And y'all talk about, y'all got straight to the point, basically. Y'all started talking about the Get a Barbie song. And she coming out with a song, but it's supposed to be so positive. See, that's why nobody likes you, Winter, because you be trying to come out with something shady, but then make it seem like it's all love and light with it, and it don't be. You try to be this such positive, just go jolly. Oh no, but you be in the back of your back, you be holding a knife, ready. So stop with all the, we can see right through that, Winter. So yeah, I'm just like, when I was just watching Sherelle, I'm like, okay, this how we gonna bring you in? Like, we don't have no other way to bring you in but by you going back to tell Ashley something. Like, we couldn't find no other way to bring you in. None. Why you just couldn't be the wife of the producer? Y'all are cool, and you just happen to know Ashley and Arena, and y'all just happen to be friends. Y'all making up any other friendships, but this is not the way. Producers, we gotta do better. We giving y'all a chance. Maybe it's just me. Drop down in the comments and let me know. So Ashley ended up going to, the news, or not the news. It was a talk show to talk about her book, and they end up asking her about Monique and Chris. I would expect that. If that was the, somebody always is going to be the front gate to, putting you in position. So if they were that for y'all, I would expect that until I get to my season 2, rock it out without them. I have a standalone name by myself. I have enough information. People can just ask me about myself without asking about anybody else. I would be okay. But you gotta, it's steps to this. So they gonna ask you about Monique. That's just what comes with it. She was the star of the show. We knew her before we knew anybody else. We knew her before we knew you. So, relax, Ashley. But I can see her point of view also about being asked that when she's talking about her book. Chris. No, that was about Monique. But I said I want Ashley to be a little bit more humble with the process of being, this big star. All of them, like, I be seeing them on Instagram and Twitter. They don't act like, I guess because they so new, I can't, pin them to the cross about it. But they just don't act like they used to this in a way. They just overly excited, overly involved on social media. Like, maybe it's just, Arena is beautiful. That's something I do like about this cast, because everybody is bringing it. Everybody can dress. Everybody is beautiful black women. And that's something I really enjoy about the show. I thoroughly enjoy that. Everybody is beautiful. Everybody. Every single person on this cast. Everybody have a beautiful looking wife. Jamie, Quick. Don't ever get it confused, because your wives are beautiful. Much more beautiful than you. Arena is mad gorgeous. Ashley is mad gorgeous. Winter is gorgeous. Even Sherelle is gorgeous. Joy, gorgeous. None of them compare. Women are beautiful. And that's another reason, I like this show, because I really can't say that about every show. that I watch. And Housewives. But these women are beautiful black women. And I like seeing this cast. I like this cast. I like the cast dynamic. I do think they have potential. I do. One thing I do love about reality TV is they can put people on, and then we like switch to the scene with Ashley and her friend and her good friend that she grew up with. You know, she come along, she tell her about her mom and how she don't want her mom to be offended. You know, about the situation that happened with Ashley and her mom in the past. So they go in to get tattoos, matching tattoos. And when they get matching tattoos, they bring tattoo artist over. So I say that's one of the things that I do enjoy about reality TV is that the tattoo artists, they can put people on. They can show people in their business light and put people on to the show, whether they just giving them 5 seconds. It's enjoyable to see. It's enjoyable to see that part of reality TV, and that's why I do enjoy these shows a lot. I said not Arena got so Joy comes over Arena's house, they chop it up. Joy tells Arena how she feels about Ashley just asking her that question, like, but you're not a mom, at Jason's birthday party, not birthday party, going away party. So she comes to explain to Arena, and they just chop it up. And Arena tells her, Joy, that she should just, tell Ashley how she feels about the situation. But she could see that, Clifton was getting aggravated, and she does understand. One thing I found funny about that scene, and just to backtrack all the way back, I thought it was funny when, Big Jamie fell. I don't know if it was this episode or the first one. I think it was. Yeah, it was the first one. But when, Jamie fell down the stairs, I thought that was hilarious. Like, just real life. We just want to see real life. Please. But I did think that that was funny when he fell down the steps. And I thought that when Arena was like, let me take your coat, Joy. And she took a Joy coat. She put Joy coat on the stairs. The stairs. I said, ain't this about to... I thought she was going to put it up in the closet or something. Not on the stairs. I could have kept my coat on, put my own coat on the stairs. That's just like you laying the coat on the, like, let me take your coat. And just laying it on the couch. Like, girl, give me my coat. But that was about it. I seem to like Joy. Joy, don't let me down, girl. Because they talking about you, Joy. Don't let me down, girl. Don't let me down. Because when you let me down, ain't no turning back with me. Okay? So, Joy, we see each other. Keep it up now. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. I don't know who I got that from. I be. That's all I got. That's all I got. Subscribe. Hit the like button and comment right now. This video is 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Okay. I'm going to try to have this up Sunday night. But have a great one. Love y'all. That you just, if you watch this whole 40 minutes through, you my people. And I with you. Okay? Love y'all. Subscribe, like, comment right now. Go ahead and do it. See y'all next time. Next time this won't be so long. Next time it'll be chopped up. Peace.